of the goodness of God. Yeah. I will sing of the goodness of God. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. Worthy is your name, Jesus. Lord, you deserve the praise. Oh, worthy is your name. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Oh, worthy is your name. Somebody sing.
Worthy is your
Father, we
name.
thank you for the cross.
Jesus.
Lord, you deserve the praise. Oh, worthy is your name. Father, we thank you for the cross. Worthy is
Your name.
Jesus.
You deserve the praise.
You deserve the praise.
Worthy is your name.
Oh, worthy, worthy, Lord. Worthy is. You deserve the praise. You deserve it. You deserve it.
Worthy
You
is
deserve it.
your
Worthy is your name. You deserve the praise.
You deserve
Oh, worthy is it. Worthy, worthy, Jesus, Lord, you deserve the praise. Oh, worthy is your worthy, worthy, worthy is your name. Jesus,
You deserve the
you
praise.
deserve it, the praise.
Worthy is your
Oh, worthy is your name. Oh, you deserve the praise. Oh, worthy is your name. Father, we thank you, Lord. Say, worthy is your name. You deserve it. You deserve it, Lord. Lord, you deserve it. Oh, worthy is your You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Oh, worthy is your name. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Oh, worthy is your Well, well, well.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion boarding at Kings Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy boarding at Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, and 299-4227, or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Get ready! Pretty British, Brother J, and Ali Berry presents Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. Drink your water and mind my business.
I go drink water and mind my business.
Saturday, April 16th at the Onyx venue, 27A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes. Wines, featuring the big man in the business, Iwer George.
Yes, and this is me, Iwer George, the big boss in the business. April 16th, Soca Madness Part 1. Yes, I'm going to be in London. I'm coming to shell it.
Skinny Fabulous.
You know what I'm saying, yo, London, April 16th. It's all about the Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. I will be there.
Will be every blinking bud. All the friend them stinking mud.
Music by DTTP, Rigo Suave, the Stage God, Selector G, Survival #1, and DJ Wince. Tickets available on Eventbrite UK. Early bird tickets, £25 from March 6th. For more info, call Allison at 447588376951. Trini British 447404-050703. And Brother J 447508862718. Saturday, April 16th. Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. London, it's your turn.
Eyes, value optical eyes. Get expert care for your eyes and really great eyes.
This Easter at Value Optical, get a super 40% off frames, plus extra savings with the purchase of Supernova or Transition lenses. Enjoy these Easter savings until April 24th at all Value Optical stores. Special conditions apply.
And really great eyes.
Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Daddy said it was our special lover.
I told my granny, but she didn't help.
He was so nice when we talked online.
I threw up again. I just can't sleep.
I failed my test. I missed school last week.
Now he wants pictures of my body. I have a right
to live free. Stop hurting me.
Please.
Don't keep child abuse a secret. If you see something, say something. Report it today at 996. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago and the European Union United Nations Spotlight Initiative.
Reset expectations.
Babe, summer's coming up. We really should start planning the real vacay.
You mean the one after we take a break with the kids?
We can hear you.
Start planning your getaway trip with Caribbean Layaway's 0% interest and flexible payment plan.
One thing for sure, flying Caribbean is the way to go.
It's no fun without us, right? Mom? Dad?
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
For everything you do, Caribbean Airlines, we got you.
Glorious Saturday. We are expanding the line. Liming with the live wire on Glorious Saturday on the Street 919 FM. It's going to be a Caribbean retro dance party.
Yeah!
A sweet retro reggae flavor thrown in with the sweet Trini retro vibe comes to you on the Street 919 FM this Saturday, Glorious Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. Dust off your dancing shoes. You don't want to miss this.
Roger Garraway and his community of creatives present The Royal Exhibit, a 3-day art exhibition, Wednesday, April 27th to Friday, April 29th. Queens Park, Savannah. Daily start time, 11:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Under the auspices of the MP for St. Anne's East, Dr. Nyan Gatsby Darling. The greatest and finest pieces ever witnessed by local artists in Trinidad and Tobago will be on display for purchase. Come to this wonderful event and walk away owning a masterpiece that can be displayed in your home or passed down for generations to come. Roger Garraway has now made his mark on the international market, breaking barriers and setting the standard high. He and his group of friends will wow you with their out-of-this-world pieces. This event cannot be missed. You can also enjoy the opportunity to browse and purchase fantastic one-of-a-kind handmade art and craft pieces created by local designers from the community. Special guest appearances by Patrice Roberts, Michael Edwards and friends, Iwer George, Roxanne Lane, Gracie, and Joey Rivers and his band. Food and drinks on sale. Secured parking for all vehicles and all COVID-19 protocols will be observed. Special thank you to the Member of Parliament for St. Anne's East, Dr. Nyan Gatsby Darling.
Tobago, get ready for Tobago's newest ultra-premium brunch-inclusive event. We're transforming the Pigeon Point Heritage Park Tobago into Paradise Isle. 30th, 2022, Easter Monday from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Enjoy our assortment of premium cocktails, bottles, and bubblies. Choose and dine from our vast and delectable menu, whether on or off the grill. This Easter Monday, Pigeon Point Heritage Park, Tobago, Paradise Isle.
Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Finance Company Limited wishes to advise customers making mortgage payments over the counter that the tellers at all our offices will be open daily from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. To make payments online, book appointments, request letters, statements, documents, and access other services, please visit our online customer service center at ttmf-mortgages.com. TTMF, from here to home.
Pastor Hannah A. Parbu of Holy Spirit Ministries will be live on the streets 919 FM every Wednesday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. In the scripture, Matthew 19, verse 26, the Bible says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Pastor Hannah is here to motivate you, challenge you, encourage you to walk in your purpose and destiny God has for you. For prayer and counseling, call Pastor Hannah at 728-5197.
Police, good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division?
Yes, sir.
I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries.
Excuse me, sir?
Is it true you have batteries selling for $488?
Yes, Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries.
So I can buy a battery for $488?
Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive.
Which part?
Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arrowbita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 60 Tools.
All right. Thanks, boss. Nah, man. Granny, do you have $488 to lend, man?
The deals are at East Side Plaza, located at number 32 Charlotte Street in Port of Spain. It's a sale on everything at all stores. Opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Everything from foodstuff, lunches, pottery, African wear, Christmas gift items, tailor services, hair salon services, and so much more. Everything means everything. Head into Port of Spain and check out East Side Plaza at number 32 Charlotte Street.
Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
Hey, Dynamic Crew alongside Iwer George presents Soca Come. Featuring the boss himself, Iwer George. Iwer George. The boss man of Soca.
Yo, this is Iwer George, the big boss in the business, and I'm going to be in Grand Cinnamon on the 14th of April, Canada, forward 6 at Coventry.
It's all going down the 14th of April at the Grand Cinnamon Banquet and Convention Center, Toronto, 3895 McNichol Avenue, Toronto, Ontario, 9 p.m. till. Tickets are just $35. Get them now at ticketgateway.com. Hey, so all you link up Dynamic Crew. It's all about Soca. Featuring Iwer George in concert.
This
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you can get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God. God's word direct from his throne room in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood." Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the Street 919 FM.
The journey's almost home.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
The Titans of Democracy on the Street 919 FM.
Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the Street 919 FM. Let me thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. A pleasant good morning going out to my entire family. Good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix, Mr. Dominic, Romain, and their entire families. Good morning to you, all our callers, all our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are always locked on with us, it's always a pleasure to have you guys right here on the inside with us. Let me also say pleasant good morning going on to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. To my friends and family in Tobago, pleasant good morning to you guys. Hope you guys are locked on and ready to go Yes. Let me also say that we are live on Facebook at the Street 919 FM's Facebook page. Also on YouTube at Iwer TV live broadcast on the Street 919 FM. So you can check us out there, see us live in studio. So at this time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up the lines to give your morning greetings until Sharon comes in, and then we're going to get into the papers for today. So you can call me at 342-0081, 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Hey, Mano, how you doing?
Morning to Tobago. Morning to everybody. Good morning to Back the Street. Good morning to 1285. Dear friend. Good morning. Good morning. The human of a thing or they wake up. That Tina tend to get up. The eyes are bad. But what's going on? I'm still in, brother, still in. Morning, Jenny. Morning, Carol. Good morning to Mr. Puna. Good morning, Sarah, man. Good morning. I wonder what these all doing now, boy. God. Anyway, you know what they'll be doing around this time, sir. Anyway, morning to everybody. All the people of Bonnet Garden, among Jackie and Jackie. Good morning, Vero. Good morning to Malcolm and Gemma. Hi. Good morning, morning. To Toronto, Mr. Chance, good morning to you. And love to everybody. Put your hand in the man that filled the waters. Put your hand in the man that calmed the seas. That is Jesus. Everybody get up. Put your hand, get up and say a prayer. Go on, Sharon, good morning to you. Dominic, go on.
Yeah, man. Caller, good morning.
Dr. Bruce, good morning, man. How are you doing?
I did cool. Morning. How are you?
I'm good. Right, we locked on, and I'm happy about that. Yesterday was totally out. But I'm happy. I hope they don't cut us off. Because sometimes when they get for the go versus just cut us off. But I hope it will soon this morning. All the time, morning, Mr. Mano, the early birds. First to get in all the time. Morning. All of Trinidad and Tobago, Prime Minister. Morning. Right. Hang in until you come. Auntie Sharon, come. Auntie Sharon, drink a cup of tea and come up to Bush the Way. And then we'll get into the chat. Yes.
Caller, good morning.
A blessed morning to you, Mr. Bruce Wayne, and your family. Thanking the Lord for bringing you in safely and having you in the land of the living to see another day once more in Jesus' name. Blessed love to Miss Sharon Felix and her family also. Blessed love to Mr. Dominic and his family too. Can't leave you out. I don't know why I just leave you out, Mr. Dominic. Yeah. Blessed love to Mr. Iwer George, the main man in the business, and his family. Blessed love to my Prime Minister and his family and his colleagues. Keep that faith, Mr. Prime Minister. Blessed love to my Titans family. Blessed love to Mano, you're special. He's the main man. Yes, of course. Yes. You don't forget no one at all. You don't forget me. Yeah. So blessed love to my surrounding, Ashley Street, Mova, Beatam, Chumaka, Paradise High. Blessed love to Angie, Mommy Sauce, each and everyone like Oma Oga, and all the others, Pfizer Baby. Blessed love, all that faith, my dearie. That's my home girl. Yes. Blessed love to Trinidad and Tobago again. Blessed love to Iwer and her sister and my main family-in-laws in Tobago. Blessed love. Let us keep that faith because we don't know. Satan is on the loose. Mr. Bruce Wayne, love you always. And I'm just only waiting for another boat ride. Oh, God, we're going to have friends say they can't wait. Yeah, so thank the Lord for being here again and listening to me. Right?
Yes, thank you.
Right, so I'll leave out. Blessed love to them. Once I say the Titans family, means all who that's calling and listeners. Love you, Mr. Bruce.
Love you too, my dear. Take care. Caller, good morning.
Pleasant good morning to you for Swing Master of Music.
Morning.
I know you're a long time only hear his voice, but I'm not locked on.
Nice.
As long as I could. But on the TV, yes. Pleasant good morning to Mr. Dominic, the breath of fresh air, Miss Sharon. Pleasant good morning to Angie, Maria Lyon, the whole of Tobago, Miss Crosby, Miss Rowley, everybody. Pleasant good morning to Mr. Chance, our male guru, Jenny, our female guru, Sowerman, Bataria. Oh, there's so many. Oh, Lord. Yes. Pleasant good morning to one and all and everybody. Everybody have a holy week, a happy week, and may we all have a bright and prosperous Easter weekend, going straight into the rest of the year. And let's have less Sahara, please, because it's stifling me. I can't go outside for long. All my eyes red, all my eyes blowing up because the asthma kicking up. Oh boy, I'm stifling badly. Anyway, everybody have a blessed one. I'm locked on the TV.
Yes, my
Have a blessed one.
Take care. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Bruce. Good morning.
Morning.
Since the area are trying to call in with the gas issue and thing too now, right? And how they're showing you how to convert the money and how much we spending compared to them Caribbean country. But I see Mr. Roger convert something else to last night, and that's why I wanted to call in too. When you convert them people minimum wage, so compared to we, it's $20 and $25 an hour they're working. Bro, I work with people, I don't get paid just above the minimum wage. People that work for minimum wage and every month they have to borrow money when they get paid. Because they have the chance to see about that look school coming down open. Right? A man don't know how he tries with this. We have a choice. It's either he travel to go to work or he travel to go to school. He hustle and he get uniform and things for them. You understand? But both the government supposed to have a living wage. You see that minimum wage? That's killing you. Here what they say, if you raise minimum wage, price will go up. Obviously, price will go up. You understand? Here what they're telling you, watch how you're spending your money. Bruce, if you go today and you go buy something for $4, and you go next week it's $4.50. You go the following week it's $5. How you want to manage my money? Buy something else? Okay, I've substituted with something else. I might substitute it with imitation thing. You want me to live healthy? Because they tell me to live healthy. Bruce, it's hard. I'm watching people. I complain about me, but the people who I see working for minimum would have to do something better. By those $4.50 minimum, we're going to convert it to $30. It's $29 an hour. But the minister showing he could convert the money with the gas price. You understand? Well, convert the minimum wage to the same. You understand? 17, 15 bread when they go in certain places, bread selling nearly $17 Bruce. And I feel sorry for them people because if a man working by as he get paid, he has to borrow money. So that's a cycle going through to survive. Maybe get the people and them a living wage. Give them a living wage to live by. That minimum wage not working. It's not working. I look out and listening.
Yeah, man. Take care. Three 4200814665391. Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you both.
Morning, my brother. How are you this morning?
When it's good to be in the land of the living as usual. The sky looking beautiful this morning on the eastern side. Good morning to Sharon. Blessed morning to Dominic. Brother Sterling. Good morning to Sterling, Brother Sterling. Rowley Jr. It's so much to call this morning and it's so much to say, my brother. It's easy. Sister Jenny, Mommy Saul, Shak Lady, West Fraser Band, Sister Carol, Mr. Chance, Bataria, the constituency guru. Well, I see my partner breaks in now. Mr. Monilal, you want to write letter to England and all that?
They could do what they want and say what they want. The love money band, but the free jail, the lockdown, that was just a better time to push back. That never was about country. Lockdown as usual.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, King, we have it safe. Oh, God. Why, Mano?
Caller, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning.
One house have 5 people. Everybody have a car. All the government has to do in this country here is bring the monorail. That's all. So the drivers who want to take a stronger the population with the fares, the increase in fares, bring the monorail. All on the road you go. You have cars, you have bus, you have trains, you have everything. Here's the only place to one monorail. Have a good day, my brother.
Take care. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Big Bruce. Morning.
Morning.
But happy Holy Week, brother.
Yeah, man. Same to you, man.
Happy Holy Week to everybody. Bruce, you organize your crossbuns as yet, boy? Crossbuns is Mr. Crossbuns now, you know? Yeah. I'll see if I get some tomorrow morning to Sister Sharon and Miss Oman, Hogan, everybody, Mother Tunapuno, and everybody, the whole PNM family. But listen to my brethren just now there. He give you a figure what he would like the minimum wage to be. He told me what to raise, but what he wanted to raise at, he didn't give you a figure. The minimum wage in New York is $14. You see, what people don't understand, life is about highs and lows, you know? And some things is unavoidable. There's a global issue. And if people just stop personalizing everything, they will understand all the things that they enjoy in Trinidad. They call it all the negatives and comparing all the negatives that we're not enjoying. But compare the things that other countries do have that we enjoying. Everything that we use from electricity to water is peppercorn roots and subsidized. Compare that, those things that will happen in those countries. Every single thing that we use, everything is subsidized by the government. The tanker gas they're paying $21 for. The electricity that they have, electrical stove, is $21. If you take off the subsidy offer that is almost let's go up the island St. Lucia by my uncle and see how much of that same 20 cylinder tanker gas. Right? I push almost 100. And so you see, we just compare and look at all the negatives, the positives in other place and compare. We ain't seen what we have in front of we, and there will always be tough times. There's a balance of that. There's a time that there's a war. Dr. Rowley then started the war in Russia and Ukraine, and that caused the demand and supply and demand. And that's just the reality. We are to weather the storm because here what's going on. I'm not living in no country where people, politicians who bankrupt my country, and I had to run down the highway with a mattress on my head. Everybody in Trinidad basically here be struggling. We go struggle from time to time, but Bruce Lee, at the end of the day, we have to be fair, brother. There's another thing in Trinidad that we benefiting from the other countries are not. Well, that's only pay property tax. Thanks, Bruce.
Yeah, man. 342-008-1466-5391. Those are the numbers to call. Let me see if I can take this call. Caller, good morning.
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 Morning, Bruce. To you and yours. Morning, Sean. To you and yours. Morning, Dominic Revere. Aisha, good show. Good program yesterday. Morning to all the Titans. Morning to all the listeners. Man, you could sing, boy. You must give you a full song one of these days. Yeah, boy. You sound good. I just have a little short comment to make. Minimum knowledge will bring minimum wage. I will never encourage anybody to aspire to any job and to stay in any job that paying minimum wage. I used to work for minimum wage. And I tell myself, this now working out. And you have to seek knowledge that will bring maximum. You have to maximize on your knowledge. In the meantime, while you're in the struggle, get another skill. Struggle and do it. We just do all kind of things. Get a skill and your wage will maximize. You know what that's happening in Trinidad now? At time there is disability. Before that paper signed, everything went up in the grocery, you know. That's what it does do in Trinidad and Tobago. Anytime they preempt any kind of money go and release in the country, back pay thing, the Grocery Association just come together and take it away. Only and observing that is what has happened every time. They just come together and that is the liquid whatever benefits you could get. Because as they hear money go and release in the country, Dipty and them, they just come together and preempt it. Yeah, if they read if they're on the YouTube and they see something go and happen in the stock market, they go and preempt it before it hit paper, they just send it up. So I want to say to the youths and them out there, yeah, the minimum wage is a struggle. But you're supposed to have an ambition to get knowledge, to come out of that minimum wage. Don't stay there and struggle and ask the government to just send up minimum wage, You have to send up your knowledge. Otherwise, you're going to remain with minimum knowledge and you'll always be asking for a raise in minimum pay. Thanks, Bruce. Locks down listening. Have a nice day.
Yeah, man. Bless. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce. I'm with the brother now say you're right. That was to get rid of it. But Bruce, what's something with the minimum wage law? The law say if you work for 8 hours, you're supposed to work 8 hours. Anything after 8 hours, you're supposed to be paying time and a half. Anytime after 12 hours, you're supposed to be paying double time. Go by all them grocery and them would just open for 13 hours and other business. They just open for more than 8 hours and paying people minimum wage. If they break any law. Once if they break it, they're breaking the law, the business association, they're naturally breaking the law and all too. Because as you pass 8 hours, they're supposed to pay you time and a half. And anytime you pass 5 hours, you're supposed to be paying double time. Some places just do that. Some security companies do that, but 99% of the business association in Trinidad and Tobago breaking the law. They can't come around me with that. As I say, I get above the minimum wage, as the brother say, I edify myself. But that one say, get rid of that minimum wage and have a living wage like some countries around the world. So let me see what the businessman and them go do as the man say. They just preempt everything and raise the price. The wicked and the evil. But I just put some sense in some workers said, hey, take them to the labor board. But they're frightened because they don't money they work. But it will continue going on. It's a man stand up for 13 hours in massive store working for a security company. How much money you working for? And I go 1750. And after your course 8 hours, you're still working for 1750. They're breaking the laws. Your company you're working for and also breaking the law. Lock out and listening.
So guys, just hold a sec for me. So let me take this time to say a pleasant good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix. Good morning to you, my dear, and how are you this morning?
Good morning, Bruce. I am good. Thank the Lord for waking up this morning, but I'm sitting down here, long trying to, only thing saying is lunch meeting and not connecting now. I don't know. Remember, I tell you, I have a second thing. And this first one, I ain't calling the name, but it's starting to get me real fix. So I feel today I have to tell Trent to double me up on this one here with that. Because it's going to upset me.
Oh, gosh.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to every single citizen of Trinidad and Tobago listening. Tobago, I hope you're locked on. Bruce, do you like my hair? Good morning to... Good morning to all our foreign viewers and listeners. You need to log on to see my new hairstyle.
Sharon Felix, what you?
Oh, what do you want to see me for, son? You're not seeing me in my... You're not seeing me now?
Sharon Felix, I have something home for you, eh?
You got something home for... Oh, you want me come home by you tomorrow? Or today? Oh, you have to see me. I now remember, you have something to do for me.
Oh.
We had to go Las Cuevas.
Not this weekend, though.
I don't think... But I should have. I don't think I will call you and tell you.
All right, no problem.
Just one thing, it's not much,
All right.
That taking about an hour, 2 hours. Not much. It's just something on the outside to do. Not much to do. Just a light. I just can't leave you out. Trinidad and Tobago, good morning. We're supposed to be not to Lord, that's a talk wrong side. We're not supposed to talk our business on air. Anyhow, Trinidad and Tobago, I am here. Right. You do the papers already?
No, ma'am. I was taking some calls, everybody.
Because the people they're complaining, they can't get in. So take all the calls now.
Yes.
Take all the calls. So Trinidad and Tobago headlines on the Express this morning says, come on, CCTV, government turns to AG to re-evaluate award to Digicel, contract blocked. What is that?
That is
father charged.
When you get in, you'll see it.
Oh Lord. Who is this? Amma? Tortured, killed. Police didn't help. Manzanilla coconut vendor Amma Mohammed was brutally beaten and his throat slit by thieves who stole his vehicle, cash and valuables. Oh Lord. Roger to government reverse decision to raise gas. When them raising the dues, anybody does tell them to reverse the decision? I don't know what all they want in this country. So wait. Continue. Well, no. We're not supposed... Let me just tell the government this morning. Put full subsidy on everything that we have to do. Subsidize. We have to go to the pump and collect free gas. Go to the grocery and collect free groceries. And leave the country to run as is. And let us end up like Haiti and all these places. Leave all the subsidy on. Don't take off none. Leave it just so. CCTV contract blocked. Cabinet has stopped the award of a contract for a national CCTV closed circuit television network in Trinidad and Tobago to Irish-owned telecommunication provider. Well, I had to find out what's going on there. Let me see.
Well,
what?
You had to read it over, you know, because where they stopped there, I know opening story. So...
But I'm trying to open...
So from what you know, Red Cabinet has stopped the award of a contract for a national CCTV closed-circuit television network in Trinidad and Tobago to Irish-owned telecommunications provider Digicel and referred the evaluation and its outcome to new Attorney General Reginald Amo.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley made this disclosure to the Express on Monday in written responses to questions sent to him. The Prime Minister was asked to confirm that majority state-owned telecommunication services of Trinidad and Tobago, TSTT, submitted a bid for the contract that was substantially less than the Digicel bid, but the TSTT bid was disqualified for technical reasons. He was also asked why the government, Ministry of National Security, issued a letter of award to a company in which it has no equity interest, when a company in which it does have an equity interest is capable of doing the job. In response, the Prime Minister said, those are the same questions that the government is asking, and have stopped any award and have referred the evaluation and its outcome to the Attorney General for his advice. This was done about 2 weeks ago. We await the review of the Attorney General. The Ministry of National Security issued a request for proposals in January 2021 for the design, supply, and installation of a dedicated data connectivity solution to support the national CCTV network. The first RFP was withdrawn without explanation and was replaced by an RFP that was issued in October 2021, sources said. The second RFP stimulates the installation of 2,488 cameras in 294 communities across Tobago and Trinidad, comprising 898 sites. Some 470 of the 2,488 cameras are required to facilitate facial recognition, while 1,127 are required to recognize vehicle license plates. TSTT's technical proposal for the second RFP was rejected by the evaluator of the procurement process. Even though TSTT designed and installed a CCTV network for the East-West corridor in 2009 that would have been approved by the security agency of the US and Britain, the Summit of the Americas and the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting were both held in Trinidad and Tobago in 2009. I worked the both of them. I remember that. Not the first time. The Prime Minister explained that the award of contracts by ministries is not a cabinet decision. He said cabinet authorized the Ministry of National Security to proceed with the CCTV project. That brought into action an evaluation done by a team under the ministry and its tender process, Rowley said. When the cabinet discovered where they were going, a demand was made to see the details of the process that resulted in the certain you also expressed.
In the concern.
I understand that. Where is that boy? Yes, sorry. I was saying I read anything, but I was saying that in song and to write. The Prime Minister said, adding, the documents were submitted and it is out of dissatisfaction and concern that the matter has been halted and sent to the AG for his advice and guidance. This is not the first time we have had issues with the attempt to award a contract in this ministry. The police had to be called in to trace lost documents, Dr. Rowley said, questioned about the political repercussions of awarding the CCTV contract to Digicel, given that 51% state-owned TSTT is in the middle of a retrenchment process, which is being funded by borrowed money. Dr. Rowley said that is precisely why the effort to award it as recommended by the second questionable evaluation process has attracted the intervention of the cabinet to see how this kind of recommendation emerged and why it is disregarding exactly what you are saying. He said the cabinet awaits the advice of the Attorney General because since independent professional people did the tender process, we want to know what drives this outcome, which is seen to be so worrisome. Non-disclosure agreements asked for a comment on the process and whether Digicel had received a letter of award on or about March 25th. A spokesperson for the company said Digicel has participated in multiple government tenders over the years. As you may or may not be aware, participants in tenders with the government are bound by non-disclosure agreements. Therefore, we would refer you to the Ministry of National Security with any questions you might have. A TSTT executive said the company would refer not to comment at this time. TSTT has had a fraught relationship with the government over the 2009 CCTV contract and its extensions, with several ministers accusing the company of overcharging the state. In its February 2022 information memorandum for the new bonds issued to finance the retrenchment, TSTT said, as of March 31st, 2021, we had outstanding bills totaling $695 million to the Ministry of National Security, of which $377 million was recorded as accounts receivables and $318 million was recorded as a bad debt provision. We delivered a notice of arbitration to the Ministry of National Security seeking a sum of TSTT $677 million, which represents the total amount owed to us as of January 31st, 2021, $677 million. TSTT and the Ministry of National Security are currently in arbitration over the $677 million outstanding payments.
We have about a minute and a half again for the break.
All right, so let us go quick. Lahakata teen missing. Suspicious teen held with gun. A 17-year-old was arrested on Monday as a gun and 6 rounds of ammunition was seized by the police around 7 p.m. Officers attached to the Northeastern Division Task Force. Missing since 2021 helped find them. The police is seeking the public's help to find Clint Dominic Phillip and Victor Clark. Bail with conditions for Aaliyah's father. David Alexander has been placed on $400,000 bail after facing a magistrate on the manslaughter charge in relation to the death of his 15-year-old daughter, Aaliyah. Man denied bail for allegedly shooting at police, gruesome murder of young coconut vendor in Manzanilla, dad charged with killing Aaliyah, government cares, deep sea diver awarded over $5 million, Weeks never stop learning. And those are the stories in the Express. We have any time we could jump into the news day, any time at all?
We have a few seconds.
Like how much?
40.
Okay. So, we could use up, don't worry. Come on, man. Right. Newsday says, quickly, tell me how the seconds going. THA executive yet to decide on James Studley Park board appointment.
20.
What? Kamala Rowley, your political days are numbered. Cheese and ages. Look, lady. Social Development Ministry, GBV, unit intervene to help homeless family. Yellows gunned down in Batavia. Who yellows?
Stop right there.
Oh, God.
So
we're going to the break?
We're going to the break and we'll be right back.
All right, no problem. We'll be back.
take a wine. I wanna hold on together and look the way we go night. And I got to see you, my friend, from long ago. Don't even want to go. Everybody, what we say, what we say, what we say. Hey, Salome. Kick it, kick it. Give me your wine and I want long time. Hey, Salome. I for my love you. I love you. What we say, what we say.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for the program The Final Hour with Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr. and his wife, Nikki Garcia, for the Bible study every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mark chapter 16, verse 15 says, "Go into all the world and preach this gospel for every creature, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation."
Get ready! Pretty British, Brother J, and Ali Berry presents Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. Drink your water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Saturday, April 16th at the Onyx venue, 27A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, featuring the big band in the business, Iwer George.
Yes, and this is me, Iwer George, the big boss in the business. April 16th, Soca Madness Part 1. Yes, I'm going to be in London. I'm coming to shell it.
Fabulous.
You know what I'm saying, yo, London, April 16th, it's all about the Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. I will be there.
Be your friend blinking bud. I'm the friend I'm stinking mud. Music by DTTP, Rigo Suave, the Stage Guard, Selector G, Survival number 1, and DJ Wince. Tickets available on Eventbrite UK. Early bird tickets, £25 from March 6th. For more info, call Allison at 447588376951. Trini British 447404-050703. And Brother J 447508862718. Saturday, April 16th. Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. London, it's your turn.
John chapter 8, verse 32 says, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." Tune in to the Street 91.9 FM every Tuesday from 6:30 to 7 p.m. for the program Walking in Truth with me, Pastor Gary Grant from Walking in the Spirit Ministries. Come, let's discuss how Christ Jesus can set you free. God bless you.
If your hands are anointed, and if your feet are anointed,
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the old-time gospel hour all-night prayer. This and every Friday evening on the Street 919 FM from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, "He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God." Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Reset expectations.
Babe, summer's coming up. We really should start planning the real vacay.
You mean the one after we take a break with the kids?
We can hear you.
Start planning your getaway trip with Caribbean Layaway's 0% interest and flexible payment plan.
One thing for sure, flying Caribbean is the way to go. It's no fun without us, right? Mom? Dad?
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
For everything you do, Caribbean Airlines, we got you.
Roger Garraway and and its community of creatives present The Royal Exhibit, a 3-day art exhibition, Wednesday, April 27th to Friday, April 29th. Queens Park, Savannah. Daily start time, 11:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Under the auspices of the MP for St. Anne's East, Dr. Nyan Gaspidal. The greatest and finest pieces ever witnessed by local artists in Trinidad and Tobago will be on display for purchase. Come to this wonderful event and walk away owning a masterpiece that can be displayed in your home or passed down for generations to come. Roger Garraway has now made his mark on the international market, breaking barriers and setting the standard high. He and his group of friends will wow you with their out-of-this-world pieces. This event cannot be missed. You can also enjoy the opportunity to browse and purchase fantastic one-of-a-kind handmade art and craft pieces created by local designers from the community. Special guest appearances by Patrice Roberts, Michael Edwards and friends, Iwer George, Roxanne Lane, Gracie, and Joey Rivers and his band. Food and drinks on sale. Secured parking for all vehicles and all COVID-19 protocols will be observed. Special thank you to the Member of Parliament for St. Anne's East, Dr. Nyan Gaspidal.
Well. Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion boarding at Kings Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy boarding at Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, and 299-4227, or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Every Friday, it's all about Fire Moon Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Moon Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. You don't know.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108. Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the Street 919 FM.
From the studio to the stage, every Friday between 3 to 4 p.m. right here on the Street 919 FM. Radio you can see. Log on to our Facebook and YouTube so you can see live interviews and performances from some of our very own local superstars. Right here on the Street 919 FM.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for The Way, The Truth, The Life Radio Ministry, a Church of God ministry, live on the Street 919 FM from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This and every Sunday on the Street 919 FM. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father except through me. John chapter 14, verse 6. For further information, contact 686-3845-349-5178 or 342-7303.
Eyes, value optical eyes. Get expert care for your eyes and beauty great.
Mazda at Value Optical, get a super 40% off frames, plus extra savings with the purchase of Supernova or Transition lenses. Enjoy these Easter savings until April 24th at all Value Optical stores. Special conditions apply. And really great buys.
Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Are you experiencing terror, experiencing pain? Poor mood, stress driving you insane. Free yourself from all this hell. Free yourself. In my life yet to make you well. Dispel all the ills that your body stores and prevent yourself from producing more. Don't worry, nothing will trouble you, cause the fountain of life here to protect you. For info, call 620-9379 or 309-4697.
Shop at New City Mall and check out our premium selection of high-quality clothing and accessories for men and women. Save on all items with competitive prices and courteous service throughout the entire mall. New City Mall is located in the heart of Port of Spain with entrances at 3 Charlotte Street and number 41 Independence Square. We offer a variety of shirts, long and short sleeve, round and V-neck tops, vests, caps, hats, sunglasses, briefs, boxers, shorts, swim trunks, denim, jeans, long and 3/4, socks, sneakers, casual and athletic, shoes, dressy and fashionable, dresses, formal and casual, skirts, lingerie, undergarments, and a wide range of accessories. Come check us out, as we also have clothing and accessories like Levi's, Clarks, Armani Exchange, Hollister, American Eagle, Ralph Lauren, Nike Air Force and Air Max, Puma, Adidas, Timberland, Academics, Aeropostale, Old Navy, Forever 21, Hanes, Dockers, Guess, Converse, and so much more. We have barbers, hairstylists, as well as weave and wigs on sale. All at New City Mall. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Sale, sale, sale.
Dynamic crew alongside Iwer George presents Soca Come. Featuring the boss himself, Iwer George. Iwer George. The boss man of Soca.
Yo, this is Iwer George, the big boss in the business, and I'm going to be in Grand Cinnamon on the 14th of April, Canada, forward the 6th. I come in
It's all going down the 14th of April at the Grand Cinnamon Banquet and Convention Center, Toronto, 3895 McNichol Avenue, Toronto, Ontario, 9 p.m. till. Tickets are just $35. Get them now at ticketgateway.com. Hey, so all you link up Dynamic Crew. It's all about Soca. Featuring Iwer George in concert.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The Titans of Democracy on the Street 919 FM.
So welcome back on the inside. If you're just joining us, you're locked on to the Street 919 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy with the lovely Miss Sharon Felix and Bruce Wayne.
Thank you very much, Bruce. We are back.
Yes, my dear.
And we are continuing the Tuesday. But let me say good morning to all of viewers who just log on. And I didn't check yet. And good morning, Chairman. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Regis, Mr. and Mrs. Primus, Mr. and Mr. Chance, Mr. and Mrs. Chance, sorry. Good morning to all our viewers, all our callers, all our listeners, Tobago and Trinidad, and of foreign viewers and listeners. all our titans all over the world, you know. We have titans all over the world. I must tell them, put on the t-shirt and send us a picture. You know, we must do exercise. You know, the place open. We could do a family day.
Careful what you're saying now.
Oh, God. All right, let me...
Careful.
All right. Only will tell us during the show.
Right now, I done total feelings already.
What?
My venue, I'm not calling no name. My venue don't want me to keep nothing this year.
Why?
Never see more.
What's wrong with them?
I have no idea. No? Right now, Sexy
They
Fresh
can't
trying to
take
sort
the...
it out.
They can't take the load.
They could take the load. They could take a real load.
Okay.
Cornell will cost. Cornell morning.
313 on our YouTube and 201 on our Facebook. People, come on, you need to share the live, right? And let your people know what's happening this morning. Okay. So continuing the news day, yellows gone down in Battery. I saw that on my phone. Yes, I'm on a crime scene. What's up, and you know, I see everything. I saw that yesterday, you know. You see, just on the main road as you turn into 6th Avenue,
Yeah.
by the grocery there, the person was lying right there. Ramnarai, not enough to compare fuel prices. Look, I don't want to hear all you. I don't want to hear it because I will go back to some stories. Good. Right. Women warriors advance to CONCACAF champs. Go girls, go girls.
Nice.
Cooking gas supply stalled as Beetham landfill fumes affect NP plant. You see that? I was going into Port of Spain. Relatives of missing sailors, Coast Guard moving dead slow. Relatives of missing sailors. What miss here, boy?
Daisy, the boat that I think overturned in the water. Well, I think is that. You going in?
Yes. Relatives of 4 men believed trapped inside a sunken vessel off Chaguaramas are criticizing the Coast Guard for moving dead slow. First, in recovery and now retrieval attempts. One man who did not want to be identified said since the incident on April 2nd, he has had little to no information from the authorities on the rescue attempt and after some days the recovery of the bodies. The man said since the boat sank last week, the Coast Guard has been slow in raising the ship. He said since the boat overturned, he found the authorities to be moving dead slow in getting the men. 7 sailors. Sailors from where?
Guys, I think the guys were from this boy. I think it's
St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yeah.
7 sailors, Dexter Chance, Devon Celestine, Eric Caliste, Owen Prescott, Quincy Batiste, Jonelle McIntosh, Gerald Small were aboard the MV Fairchance when it capsized 5 nautical miles north of Monas Island. McIntosh of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Small of Grenada were rescued shortly after. On April 8, the body of a man believed to be that of Batiste was recovered. Khalees's wife, Alicia Williams, said she just wants her husband's body so the family can get closure. She said since the incident, she has not been approached by the authorities on what happened to her husband and what is being done to get his body. I just want them to retrieve the body and get over it. All the time the boat floating, they could have gotten the bodies. They said because it sank, it will not be until Thursday that they can pull it up. She said, but then the state of decomposition will make an open casket funeral impossible. Williams said for the past 11 days, she has been consuming more Panadol for her headaches than food. With the family's breadwinner gone, she's worried now about how she will survive with her 2 children. Aye. Duke PDP using federal system to manage Tobago Trinidad arms. What is federal system? But how can a man who is a secretary, what representation he's given to his community? Federal system to manage Tobago Trinidad arms. Progressive Democratic Patriots political leader Watson Duke is confident of its chances in Trinidad as his party continues to spread its wings. Having crushed the once mighty PNM 14-1 in the THE elections last December, the 6-year-old PDP is intent on building on the momentum. Last Sunday, the PDP launched its Trinidad Council in Bataria. Speaking on Tuesday's Rise and Shine morning program on Tobago's Channel 5, Duke said the PDP already had a following in Trinidad. Whenever I walk in Trinidad, east, west, north, south, wherever as PDP, it's amazing to recognize that there is a level of familiarity. It's like deja vu. The same type of energy that existed in Tobago during the December 2021 election. It's the same type of energy, and in particular, there is a kind of drawing from the young people. He said the PDP is starting a political revolution. Okay. Let me see what he's talking now. He said the PDP had a federal system. Tobago PDP is not an arm, not a council. I would not refer to any of the PDP as a branch or as a council. That is it means that, I don't understand. It means that there is something greater. What could be greater? He added, so what we have is Tobago PDP, Trinidad PDP, and a federal system that oversees the management of both of them. Tobago is independent. Look, so who is the political leader of the PDP in Trinidad? If Tobago is independent, Trinidad is independent. The Constitution bears similarities as it bears differences. We have to make room for Tobago's political status, its cultural, social, and economic differences that would dictate how people operate. Trinidad, the same thing. Trinidad is a different kettle of fish. Duke said, for too long, I don't understand this, so I'm not going to try to understand it. Who is going to be the political leader of PDP in Trinidad? I just ask him. Moving along, Munilal complains to DPP about political witch hunt against UNC. 4 deaths, 324 cases recorded. Update, evangelist shot dead weeks after brother dad die. Judge alarmed by soldier policeman's conduct. Agriculture minister meets Cocoa Development Company. Soldier charged with killing daughter Leah Alexander granted $400,000 bail. OWTU maintains refinery fuel price claims. But they know they go have real bacchanal and real thing to say with that because of the whole state of the, they didn't win the contract and so on. So you have plenty bacchanal out of that. Rapist to serve out 22-year sentence. Rapist to serve out 22-year sentence. Trinidadian fisherman kidnapped in Venezuela. Let me hear what's going to happen. Cops expected to meet with DPP on Shadow Benny murder. Missing man's body found in Mayaro. State to compensate retired cop for bad larceny charge. OWTU appeals to Prime Minister Imbert have a heart. And those are the stories in the Newsday today. In The Guardian?
Headlines in The Guardian, back to school pressure. Parents overburdened by high costs of preparing students for school. Burdened by the rising cost of school supplies, some parents are finding it difficult to purchase back-to-school supplies, saying they may be forced to keep their children at home if they don't get assistance.
You know what, just don't understand.
Lakshmi Dial, root causes of gender-based violence must be addressed. Opposition Senator Jayanti Lakshmidyal says in order to reduce domestic and gender-based violence in all its forms, organizations and schools must come together to address the root causes that lead to these types of adverse behaviors. OWTU dismisses Embert's fuel hike defense. Evangelist murdered after service for deceased father. Taxi drivers divided on increasing fares. Tobagonians fear fuel increases will affect island harder than Trinidad. Missing man found dead in Manzanilla. Sinanan, no plan to raise PTSC prices. Body of drowning victim washes ashore 2 days later. Public Utilities Minister report on blackout still to reach cabinet. Minister, HDC construction at Riverside South delayed. Proposed campaign reform law will require existing parties to register anew with EBC. Ex-cop awarded $260,000 for bad police case. Man robbed of $35,000 after stopping to vomit on highway. Soldier to pay state $14,000 after failed lawsuit. Court affirms 22-year jail sentence on man guilty of raping elderly neighbor. PDP seeking local government nominees. PNM awaiting Rowley green light. Cordial discussions on proposed increase in compulsory retirement age from 60 to 65 years. PAHO, who recognizes recipients of Social Innovation in Health Initiative Awards. And these are the stories that are making way excuse me, in the Guardian.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, Lord. Evangelist murdered after service for this season. Let me see this. So minutes after he preached about the importance of preparing for the second coming of Jesus, a Point-a-Peer evangelist was shot dead in front of his family on Monday. It was compounding grief for Kerwin Davis' family as they witnessed his death while leaving a 40-day prayer service for his father, Anthony, 78, who passed away from COVID-19 last month. While investigators did not arrest anyone for the murder, information suggests that the inheritance of land, oh God, could be a motive. A report stated that Davis, 33, of the St. Anne's Healing School, a spiritual Baptist organization based in Marabella, officiated the service at Jack Street, Marabella, where his father lived. As he got into his blue Toyota Corolla Axio car with his mother and sister and attempted to drive off, a gunman ran to the front and shot him several times. What the hell is this? A bullet grazed Davis' sister, who sat in the back seat. The gunman ran off as the car rolled along the street before stopping in a drain. Police said they responded to reports of the shooting and found Davis slumped over the steering wheel. Paramedics responded, but he was already dead. They treated his sister wound at the scene. A relative at Davis' home said he could not speak at the time. This thing's serious, you know. But, so they kill him. And what is going to happen now? And investigation, and they will start to turn the eyes on all of them. And how will you inherit the land? If that is the case. Look, this is thing to get you upset. And this is Wednesday morning. I want to, I want to get to... So taxi drivers divided on increasing fares. I want this morning to have a discussion on that. What are your thoughts on the raising of fares? This man have a familiar looking face, you know. You know that? We're gone.
That is the north-south. That look like the north-south. But no, the north-south stand is be... Oh yeah, I think they just come up in the evening or something like that, and there's be down on by the wharf side during the day. But I don't think the north-south stand is where this is here again. I think this is Shaguanas by the bank there.
This is Republic Bank.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
The tour. That is where that is. That's in south. That's in south.
Yeah, this is this is
San
High
Fernando?
Street. This High Street.
Oh,
yeah.
I was saying.
Top of High Street.
That's what I was saying. I want to know. So I'm taking a call here before I could call out the numbers. Caller, good morning.
Good morning. I'm Michelle Felix.
Morning.
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 I just called to wish you all a very pleasant morning, and I'll probably touch back when the program steam up a little bit. So you all be safe and have a great day.
Okay, thank you very much. You hear them? I'm now reading the comments. Family, all your family day.
Felix, I read this story and I done start to get vexed already, you know.
Which one?
The same taxi drivers thing here, but let me say something.
Mr. Archer, hold on.
North-South drivers raised the fare, I think it was last year. Only somebody could...
But in the pandemic, they raised the fare, remember?
Oh, this
it was 50 cents. 50 cents.
When it was 50%, right? We back to full 100%. Right?
They want to raise the fare again.
They make a bacchanal and they say they wanted to show the government how they could do a little more than 50% with maintaining the space, right? They did that. They increased the fare. We back to full 100%. Only studying increase fare again.
PTS need to get some small bus. I ain't able with that now. I is overdoing it. Mr. Archer.
Good morning, my Sharon.
Good morning, my Mr. Archer. Good.
Good morning, Boosie. How are you this morning, Boosie? Boy, how that is going?
Going good.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm not getting enough money for Carlos people need. My money got done.
Oh, God.
So let me go make it two little issues to talk about.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Number one, the government is talking about moving away with something from gas, something. You can't call it in because you know me get tight on me. There's something where they put that they won't pay the amount of money other people for gas and transport and so. Can't wait on him?
Subsidy.
Right, subsidy. Good. Because you know me done. In Tobago, what we have there is to cut people throat wherever you're working. Government taking away subsidy. But in Tobago, the Tobago House of Assembly, led by Mr. Farley Augustine, what you call it. He cutting workforce, cutting people throat. Because we always saying that the Tobago House of Assembly have too much people working. We always have a young professional. Don't be afraid, because I asked you this morning when I was talking to she, I said, we can call on him. He said, go ahead. Because they know that a young professional, as an accountant, a specialist accountant, working with the assembly for about 19 or 20 years. She's a accountant executive in infrastructure department. You know they sent you? They send home Susan Bob, they just send home as qualified, a woman who helping anybody. If you have no political whatsoever you think, she never show no political side on. You just send home Susan Bob. Send you home, saying that she was hiding behind, the secretary was there, she was hiding behind the secretary. She worked with all secretaries. She worked with all different people. But today...
Asking a question. Is it that her contract was up?
No, she contract... Well, she told me the contract will be up about June, July or somewhere around there.
So they pay now... let me ask another question. Would they be paying her off for the balance of her contract? She has a written contract?
Yes. I don't know if they're going to think, but what I'm saying, Sarah, we're talking about this thing, well, young professional. Young professional. You say, you look at young people. Susan, you're a woman, she's a young lady. Single mother. You sent you home because of the secretary, and the secretary was there, was friend, or the secretary, all kind of stuff. And then a young man went to work. This is no propaganda. And the young man, I don't have P&M jersey. They tell him don't come back tomorrow with that. Send him home, pay him 2 hours. Send him home and tell him don't come back tomorrow with that. You hear the foolishness? And then it bothers me when I hear him, when I see him on Facebook and all about that Mr. Farley is saying that the government spying on him. What the government spying on Farley for? Farley should look at what he do. The only person will spy on Farley is what he do.
Just now, say over what you just say, Mr.
Which one them what you about?
Which
one?
Who's spying on what?
This fine. Mr. The man said the government has spying on him. That's spying on him too. So anything that the UNC say, he has said that too. Right, the next one now. Mr. Duke is saying that the PDP in Tobago is a different PDP in Trinidad.
Oh, Lord.
You want me to tell you why he's saying that?
Tell me.
Because when he was campaigning, he was telling people Trinidadians think and dirty.
Yes.
I don't want them near me. I don't like them. Them and them people, the big red flag in the yard.
I remember that.
You see me, don't call me. When you see me, don't call me.
Anybody can send back that video for me, please? Send it back for me.
Saying about Trinidad, but listen, he's telling people, or when them people in Tobago asking him question, he's saying the PDP in Trinidad is a different PDP in Tobago. So he feel, when you tell the people and them in boat house, the boat house in Roxbury, you could go all about and tell people the same foolishness. Listen good. The PDP in Trinidad is a different PDP in Tobago. Last but not least, and here now we go along in San Fernando, east of San Fernando, we're somewhere in San Fernando, and talking about Patrick Manning's son. You just talk to all you. All you know the woman is there with. All you know this. And all you know that. When you going into it, you now go down in why did you
and that is my point, Mr. Archer. You are a political leader of an organization. Your conversation, now I tell people, listen to the conversation this man carries on. That is unbecoming of a prime. That is what all him want. Look.
Listen to me. I mean, I want to be all of people on the thing. Listen.
I want to
he could never like woman. The treatment of the woman, he could never like woman. Because if you're on certain charges, and you always attacking woman. We don't know how your wife will feel. How you just sing with the wife. The wife number you start talking at the house. Because when you do, my wife will call me and tell me back to the house. You have to do it. Because we have to share the bond that I walk in the house. But you could see the bully to woman. How you go along there and start to talk about Patrick Manning's son? The girl, you are talking to all you. All you see girl is walking. Anybody else see wife is walking? You don't walk with the wife?
He don't walk with no wife, and he ain't walking. He ain't seen the girl. He just go. You have to go higher in the room to see the girl that they just have.
Going higher in the room, where they take things without consent. They do things without consent. But anyhow, Sharon, the thing bother me bad with a woman as Susan Bob, who assists anybody. When you go, no Susan complains to me. It's people from work. It's people from work say, boy, tell us if you come in work, so work's quiet like a lamb. I say, what happened? say, boy, the cutting man throat, right, left, left, center, all about. You can't say, you know, long time you used to keep with everything on the December tree, and we go say PVP, not the TOP this, and we go say PNM that, and you can't do that again.
Mr. Archer, listen me. I have less to say. It's sad there, and they allowed it, so me I want to hear.
Before me go, that's good for them PNM people who turn their back on PNM and say they're giving PDP a chance. So let us take that. All you do are good out. I don't know what bad out just call you. You know what you have, you don't know what's coming. And I tell you, have more things to come. More things to come. Because some of them have put their wife on board in Sorby, in Pigeon Point board. Some of them have put their wife, some of them have put their woman. Big quarreling, big cussing out one another cuss. Because this one wife, girlfriend no go, and the one the woman no go. And if the one no go, the one they are big back and out. They cuss one another right now. Right now they're cussing on another position. Morning, Chala. Morning to baby.
Oh, Lord, Father. I only know when I come, there's plenty to touch down on. So, that is part of the thing, too. It says federal system. So, we're talking about the price of the, oh, God, let me think. I have two here, Mount St. George and Caller. Good morning.
Morning, Sharon. Bruce.
Morning.
Sharon.
Yeah.
I just want to ask Mr. Farr. Just ask Mr. Farr. Is it true that an assemblyman went frolicking in Island Pool?
Wait, just now, Caller. I'm not hearing you good. I hear frolicking. What is that? Find a place. I need to hear you properly, please.
All right. Let me see.
Right. I hear you good now. Go ahead.
Right. I want to find out from Mr. Farr, is it true that one of his assemblymen went frolicking in Island Pool, got so drunk, crashed somebody, somebody's key? Right. Second question, is it true that assemblyman sent the bill to the administrator for them to pay the company for the jet ski, and the administrator refused? Is it true that you, Mr. Farley, tried to get the administrator to pay, and the administrator still refused? Mr. Farley, the administrator does not answer to you. I think the administrator answers to the central government, not so. They have to give account to the Ministry of Finance for money that has spent. Do you want to pay for something that your assembly, and it is alleged that assembly can have a problem, but just like their political leader in Trinidad in yellow. So we need some answers, and we're still waiting on what's due to come and give us a report about Dubai. And how the hell can he say that PDP is a different PDP in Trinidad and Tobago? Isn't it the same symbol? Isn't it the same leader? Yeah? Did he register PDP in Trinidad under a different name, under a different symbol? What nonsense he talking? Not all Tobagonians are stupid. He said country people stupid because they don't read and they don't write, they don't listen news, and they don't read papers. So not the whole of Tobago is stupid, Mr. Duke. Sharon and Bruce have a blessed day.
My will.
Hi, Mr. Mount St. George.
Yes, Auntie Sharon. Morning to you, my dear. Morning to Tobago. I am asking the same question to Mr. Watson Duke. How the PDP in Trinidad will be a different PDP in Tobago when the same PDP in Trinidad is the same PDP leader in Tobago? What is really going on? But you see, Mr. Watson, you could tell the people and them, especially in Tobago, is nonsense because he thinks that they are fools. And that is how we look at them, because as we always repeat, he says they doesn't read the papers, they doesn't listen to the radio, they don't watch the TV or look at the TV, whichever word he use. So this is the reason why he's going to go around and tell Mr. and go and complain and carry on and make the people feel that he knows so much about Mr. Manning's son. Is Mr. Manning's son on a rape charge before the High Court and on $250,000 bail? Mr. Watson Duke, is it? Is it? Did you tell the people that you are on that? You are the person that is being convicted with a rape charge and on $250,000 bail? Why how Mr. Manning's son coming? Mr. Watson Duke, be careful what all they're doing to Tobagonians, you know. It's going to hit you all so hard when the people realize what is going on with you all, you know. You know Tobago people, what they say about you all. When it come back, it does hit harder than when it leave, eh? So you all come on and get the stories right and do the right thing. Tobago in a over 4, yes, tell me, Auntie Sharon.
I'm watching here. PDP open office on Sunday, 10th of April. But the symbol here and the man alone, Watson Duke. So is it a Watson Duke thing or I don't understand.
Well, they said Watson Duke is a lone politician. He's the leader, he's the owner. And this is creeping dictatorship that is coming on. Watson Duke is dictating to the people and them. He promised the people in Tobago $10 million in every district, or if you want to, we call it constituency. So the 15 seats, 14 PDP and 1 PLM was supposed to have $10 million in the district. And here they're sending people to look for security work, to go in MIC and hotel school, to learn to be chefs and barman and all kind of things. This is what they're calling sustainable job. And it's the shame to tell the girls and them, go and learn to make down beds, so when the tourists and them come, they're going to be making down the bed when they leave and gone on the beach. They're not telling them that part because they've got some degrading. But all kind of bacchanal going on in this in Tobago here. 4 months gone and nothing is happening. Everything the same way. Road not change, new buildings not go up, nothing ain't happening. They're only playing the fool and carrying on in this place here. I don't understand what's going on. But let me leave them for a little bit, Mr. Ansel Roger and Mr. Abdullah. But especially you, Mr. Ansel Roger. If you did buy Petrotrin, you would not be talking rubbish now. But you never make an effort to do anything. All you all do is to jump up and march against Keith Rowley. But Keith Rowley not going to be the Prime Minister forever, you know. And he's not going to be alive forever. All of us going to either have to die or step out of our whatever we are in. So you all go ahead. You all go right ahead. When the other one come, I hope I am alive, and I hope that Dr. Keith Rowley is still alive going into his old age to hear you all and see you all, how you all going to behave. Auntie Sharon, I'm gone for now. I think I talk enough and take up enough time.
Thank you very much. Bruce, if you have it, dear, take it. But how I seeing... Just now, wait.
Hold on, Mr. Paula Spain, hold on.
Just now, how I seeing all kind of people perform at the opening of the office, and I ain't see what Iwer, George. Go ahead, take your call.
Go ahead, Mr. Paula Spain.
Sharon,
good morning. Hold on, Miss Crosby. We have one in Trinidad.
Good morning to you, Sharon.
Good morning, Port of Spain.
Morning.
Good morning to the listeners, home and abroad. And Sharon, you are quite right. All over, people listen to the 919 trip, that is. Sharon, thank you very much for seeing that the error earlier in the week. You know what I'm speaking about?
Yes.
Thanks very much. Sharon, well, I always address and listen, but that's all can't get in at some time because this program is so popular that it's hard to get in. So let me just talk something that I have on my mind. Sharon, very much, I am concerned about the well-being of Trinidad and Tobago with the former Commissioner of Police, Gary Griffith. As most people would know, that I was one of the defenders of Gary Griffith, felt that he was the right person to be the commissioner of police. But of late, I observed certain things where my friends started to point out to me, saying, Father Spain, be careful how you're defending this man. This man is not a true person to be the commissioner of police. But then I started to doubt it. Then I saw the disrespect in the former commissioner with the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. I still felt a little comfortable. I said, well, all right, that's just a little mistake. But then recently, I was able to hear some tapes playing by one Wadehead, alias, or we know him as the Watchman. And for some reason or the other, Sharon and Bruce, I am so surprised that Gary Griffith, who snaps at everything, including talk show hosts. I remember where he went and attacked with one of you hosts of this program in this radio station. And anybody he snapped at, how come he not answering the Watchman on certain questions that put before him? And I am saying today, I don't want to hear Gary Griffith on this radio station at all unless he answers the question with Watchman. Certain things that he was asked about that he has not answered. He jumps at everything. Quite recently, the Prime Minister was on a program and making note about how the justice in Trinidad and Tobago has become disturbing, even to all of us. And everybody who knows that this government, especially this government, was voted in office to take care of the amount of looting, the disgust of the economy of Trinidad and Tobago. And I want to correct something going on here. A lot of people saying that the UNC was there for 5 years. They were not. They were there for 5 years, 3 months, and 14 days. How come a government that was performing so good had to use an extension of the Constitution to be there for over 5 years, 3 months, and 14 days? You know what it was for? To feed the friends and family. That is why Dr. Munilal is getting gripe right now, because of what is taking place as far as the white-collar crime is here. Sharon, thank you very much for allowing me this contribution. I want to hear Gary Griffith answer Watchman. Gary, you hear me there? As the man who will tell that the Prime Minister then fire you because they wanted you to lie. You remember me? You remember when I asked you to help me because you said police like too much overtime, and I called you with a system where we had a fundraising, and you insulted me, Gary? It's me. Yes, it's a fact. Not lies, Gary. Thank you very much, Sharon.
Thank you. Cheryl?
Yes, Bruce.
Yes, darling. Go ahead.
Yes. Miss Crosby?
Morning.
Morning. When you call, maybe you already had a call.
I know. A few days ago, I heard a man saying that when he's campaigning in Trinidad, and he said that he wouldn't be joining any coalition. Those words sound so sweet in my ears, the sound, that the words are equivalent to some words he used during the last few months campaigning in Tobago, that he will give each public servant $1,000 before Christmas as ex gratia payment or whatever. But anyhow, he promised $1,000 to the public servants before Christmas. I don't know if they receive it yet, but those words are equivalent to me, to what he said, and to me, I don't think
he coming to piggyback on the public servants, because right now the CPO is in talk and the government is in conversation and so on with what you call it, with public servants, what you call it now?
Well, yeah, but the way when he was campaigning, he said he will give them before Christmas.
He can't give nobody nothing. He could give anybody anything. He's the Minister of Finance or the Ministry of Finance.
It sounds the same way when you say that.
But tell Juke to behave. He said,
I know that he got join coalition. He got make himself as a coalition to some other party. So you don't think he talking to fools. They go in the hole and sit down there and talk to himself. Okay? Right.
Thank you very much. But I see in a person who following him and sending out a set of WhatsApp blast. Well, they don't send no blast to me because the person who I seen following him, I ain't gonna call no name yet. His vexation with the PNM is that he must call this one and that one and they must answer to him as soon as he call. But I want to remind some of them, all your work for the PNM for the election and was paid. So they didn't do no favor to the party. And you're going to jump onto the PDP bandwagon. And it's the same thing. So if you're getting paid, and if God fall asleep on us, and they should come into office, I want to see the treatment you will get. And the same behavior you want to carry, you will see what will happen. I'm telling all you know. So he vexed with the PNM because you want to get this and that and the other. Like if you do a favor for the PNM, every function that all you're performing, you was paid. You were paid. All you don't do nothing for the party for free. But you're vexed because you probably didn't inherit a CPEP contract. So you vex and jump on to the PDP bandwagon. Because here why? All you like things that are easily acquired and don't care what mechanism is used to acquire it. I have no problem with no political party, and I just tell all of that. And I state my case, and anytime I had to leave the organization that I belong to, which is the PNM, to go to anybody else, it's going to be my choice and a reason that I have, other than a contract, a money this, I ain't get that. It had to be something, some policy that I don't like, and they would not sit and listen to the people.
Yeah, you have a minute again.
But you jump across because you ain't get something that you didn't do no favor. And that's my vexation with people. Some of all you who got all you got paid for the things all you did, coming and behaving and crying foul like if all you do things as a favor to the party and all you was promised this and that and the other. It's only me who stupid. Because I know when you're in something, you're in it for better or for worse. But if the worst overcoming the better, you move on. All you're good, yes? All you're good. I could have never, and this arrogance, and this bully, oh, it could give me a word for it now. Bullyism. If that is a word I created this morning, all you feel, all you could get through with everything. So because you campaign, you get paid, you must take up your phone, and when you call, they must kneel down. My worship, yes. How are you? Come on. Look, all you give me a break. You hear what I'm telling all you? Give me a break. We're going to a break right now. Give me one. My mouth is getting me in trouble, yes. We'll be back. How much minutes we have anyway?
We have no more time.
All right, okay, we'll be back. We'll be back.
Oh my goodness, you look so beautiful tonight. All you take a dance with me, take a dance with me, take a, oh yeah. Blood in my eyes, woman, you make me cry. Never you hurt me, never you tell no lies. You are the woman of my dreams, yeah. Don't even know what you're saying me, Girl, I wanna spend my life with you. No matter how busy, I'll make time for you. So you take a 10 man, I ride for you. If it's 7 what you want, you'll get that for 2. watch me. Cannot wait, what's that money? I know what's good without you, watch me. Oh yeah, start the dance. Let's go. Whoa. You want me? No one else. Your love just makes me, you make me feel. Whoa. Just dancing. You want me dancing. Whoa. This thing just makes me, you make me feel. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Look. Anybody in love? Anybody in love? I'm your guide if ever you lose your sight. I'm your life if ever you need mine. You are the woman of my dreams, girl, eh? Tell somebody I love them right now. No. Say I love you. Tell somebody I love them. Say I love you. Say I love you. Say I love you. Say I love you. Second Sunday, 1, 2, 1, 2. Sing to me. You have been dancing. No one dancing. Your love just makes me feel, you make me feel, yeah. Just dancing, you have been dancing, away. This thing just makes me, this love just makes me feel, higher, yeah. I'm so ready, yeah. Give me a dance now, give me a dance, give me a dance, give me a, yeah. Give me a dance, give me a dance. Whoa. Second Sunday. My name is Voice. I love you, I love you, I love you. Whoa.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Monday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every Wednesday evening from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. live on the street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, gogi, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health, performance, and disease. Listen to Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 9:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the street 919 FM as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079, 516-286-7079, or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com.
Well. Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion boarding at Kings Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy boarding at Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, and 299-4227, or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
KFC. Shh. We told people to share their best secrets, and we would share ours.
Listen,
I hate surprises, so my first dates are always on the beach.
Some secrets are too good to keep, like the secret recipe box with 2 pieces of chicken and 1 regular fries for $30. Get yours now, only at KFC.
London, get ready! Pretty British, Brother J, and Ali Berry presents Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. Drink your water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Saturday, April 16th at the Onyx venue, 27A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, featuring the big man in the business, Iwer George.
Yes, and this is me, Iwer George, the big boss in the business. April 16th, Soca Madness Part 1. Yes, I'm going to be in London. I'm coming to shell it.
Skinny Fabulous.
You know what I'm saying, yo, London, April 16th. It's all about the Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. I will be
Music by DTTP, Rigo Suave, the Stage Guard, Selector G, Survival #1, and DJ Wince. Tickets available on Eventbrite UK. Early bird tickets, £25 from March 6th. For more info, call Allison at 447588376951. Trinity British 447404-050703. And Brother J 447508862718. Saturday, April 16th. Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. London, it's your turn.
Reset expectations.
Babe, summer's coming up. We really should start planning the real vacay.
You mean the one after we take a break with the kids?
We can hear you.
Start planning your getaway trip with Caribbean Layaway's 0% interest and flexible payment plan.
One thing for sure, flying Caribbean is the way to go.
It's no fun without us, right? Mom? Dad?
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
For everything you do, Caribbean Airlines, we got you.
Glorious Saturday. We are expanding the line. Liming with the live wire on Glorious Saturday on the Street 919 FM. It's going to be a Caribbean retro dance party. Yeah! A sweet retro reggae flavor thrown in with the sweet Trini retro vibe comes to you on the Street 919 FM this Saturday, Glorious Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. Dust off your dancing shoes. You don't want to miss this.
Roger Garraway and his community of creatives present The Royal Exhibit, a 3-day art exhibition, Wednesday, April 27th to Friday, April 29th. Queens Park, Savannah. Daily start time, 11:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Under the auspices of the MP for St. Anne's East, Dr. Nyan Gaspidali. The greatest and finest pieces ever witnessed by local artists in Trinidad and Tobago will be on display for purchase. Come to this wonderful event and walk away owning a masterpiece that can be displayed in your home or passed down for generations to come. Roger Garraway has now made his mark on the international market, breaking barriers and setting the standard high. He and his group of friends will wow you with their out-of-this-world pieces. This event cannot be missed. You can also enjoy the opportunity to browse and purchase fantastic one-of-a-kind handmade art and craft pieces created by local designers from the community. Special guest appearances by Patrice Roberts, Michael Edwards and friends, Iwer George, Roxanne Lane, Crazy, and Joey Rivers and his band. Food and drinks on sale. Secured parking for all vehicles and all COVID-19 protocols will be observed. Special thank you to the Member of Parliament for St. Anne's East, Dr. Nyan Gaspidali.
Tobago, get ready for Tobago's newest ultra premium brunch inclusive event. We're transforming the Pigeon Point Heritage Park Tobago into Paradise Isle. On April 18th, 2022, Easter Monday from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Enjoy our assortment of premium cocktails, bottles, and bubblies. Choose and dine from our vast and delectable menu, whether on or off the grill. This Easter Monday, Pigeon Point Heritage Park, Tobago, Paradise Isle.
Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the Street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
Police, good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division?
Yes, sir.
I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries.
Excuse me, sir?
Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488?
Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries.
So I can buy a battery for $488?
Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive.
Which part?
Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arrowbita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 63 Tools.
All right. Thanks, boss. Nah, man. Granny,
do you have $488 to lend, man?
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108. Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the Street 919 FM.
From the studio to the stage, every Friday between 3 to 4 p.m. right here on the Street 919 FM. Radio you can see. Log on to our Facebook and YouTube so you can see live interviews and performances from some of our very own local superstars. Right here on the Street 919 FM.
Julia, how our daughter bright so?
What you mean?
Kelly's so young and already talking about when she gets her first job, taking out a mortgage with TTMF at 2%.
She knows about 2%?
Yes, 2% with no down payment as a first-time homeowner and the lowest rate on the market. We would not have to dip into our savings to set her up. Where she get all these brains from?
Her mother, of course.
TTMF, from here to home.
Deals are at East Side Plaza, located at number 32 Charlotte Street in Port of Spain. It's a sale on everything at all stores. Opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Everything from food stuff, lunches, pottery, African wear, Christmas gift items, tailor services, hair salon services, and so much more. Everything means everything. Head into Port of Spain and check out East Side Plaza at number 32 Charlotte Street.
Hey, Side of the crew alongside Iwer George presents Soca Come. Featuring the boss himself, Iwer George. Iwer George. The boss man of Soca.
Yo, this is Iwer George, the big boss in the business, and I'm going to be in Grand Cinnamon on the 14th of April, Canada, 416. I'm coming to
It's all going down now, the 14th of April at the Grand Cinnamon Banquet and Convention Center, Toronto, 3895 McNichol Avenue, Toronto, Ontario, 9 p.m. till. Tickets are just $35. Get them now at ticketgateway.com. Hey, so all your link up dynamic crew. It's all about soca, pop, featuring Iwer in concert.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the old-time gospel hour family radio ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Check out the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the street 919 FM. Designed with you in mind, this program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So welcome back on the inside. Just a bit of quick information for you. This Easter, hop into affordable data and minutes with the new Digicel 30-day starter plan for only $149. Enjoy an easier, stress-free way to stay connected with loved ones with 1 gig any use data plus 500 Digicel minutes and 75 anywhere minutes. Dial *323# or visit the My Digicel app to buy your 30-day starter plan with Digicel. Better together. Tobago Johnny Q Pub House Blazing Easter Pump. Yes, it's happening Thursday the 14th. Hennessy Reggae Thursdays kicks off with Jam Melody Live. Friday the 15th is Bucket Beer Friday featuring Zan and Colonel Roberts. Saturday the 16th, White Oak Games Night with Ding Dong and Ravi B. On Sunday the 17th, it's Carb Sunday, Song Assassin, Hyper J, 3D, Akeem 5.0, Salty, and the show in Winchester. Admission is free at Johnny Q Pub House, Lowlands Mall, Tobago. For information, you can call House 99. Spend Easter with the Angostura Bitters family and grab the Angostura Bitters Easter gift box. Each gift box contains a bottle of Angostura aromatic bitters, Angostura orange bitters, and Angostura cocoa bitters, as well as 3 spray bottles to deliver an even coating of your favorite flavor enhancer. Find it today at select stores for a limited time. Get into your sweet and savage side with the new Caraya's Pink Moscato wine, made with soft notes of pear, hints of apple, and a sweet medium finish balance with mild tartness. Caraya's Pink Moscato has the sweetness to balance your savage side. Drink responsibly and follow Caraya's Pink Moscato TT on social media for sweet content, savage giveaways, and more. Tobago shoppers, excitement is back at Lowlands Mall. Just in time for Easter holidays, we still have the best shopping experience in Tobago with the best selection and deals for Easter and back to school. Also, come back to our fully open food court where you can once again experience in-house dining in air-conditioned comfort. Plus, Movie Town has reopened at Lowlands Mall, so you can enjoy the latest movies for the entire family. Please remember to wear your mask and visit Tobago's #1 family destination today, Lowlands Mall, Tobago. Explosion Promotion present Out to Nowhere Cooler Cruise aboard Frankie Tours on Saturday, April 16 from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's time to explode with Selector 3D and Snoopy, 45 Assassin, Selector Baka and Cordell, Sound Assassin, and Hyper. Admission is 2 ladies on 1 ticket. The cost is $160, and 1 person, the cost is $120. Boarding time is 6 p.m. sharp at the Bonaccord Lagoon. It's a nowhere sailing journey. 1 lucky female will receive $1,000. Cash and 2 bottles of Johnny Walker to the biggest team. Tickets are sold at Pure Vanity Lowlands and Port Mall Scarborough. No oversized coolers are allowed. For more information, feel free to call 266-7199 or 324-1969 or 274-2228. Make it a date and don't be late. At Value Optical, you get extra savings for the Easter period with 40% off frames and up to 10% off best technology lenses on the market. Whether it's getting eyewear for the children before the new term or a new style change for the season, Value Optical has got something for everyone. Save more at Value Optical with great buys for your eyes. Call toll-free 800-2020 for more details. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand now available. Don't forget PowerMaster, Optima, Vata and Megastar batteries starting from $488. It's all at Johnny Q, number 15 Arpita Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands, Mall Tobago off Claude Noel Highway. Just call 63 Tools. Join Pastor Kelvin Harry-Narayan and friends for the Way the Truth the Life radio program Radio Ministry, a Church of Life ministry live on the street 909 FM every Sunday from 6:05 p.m. to 7 p.m. For further information, you can contact 686-3845, 349-5178 or 342-7303. Tune into the Street 909 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, the Way of Life. The Health Store being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp us at 309-4697 or 620-9379. So welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, you know, when we offers be digging all over the place, sometimes while we on the conversation going on and digging all over the place. So I hear people talk much about the wanting to raise the fear. We talk about what's a joke and so on and so on. But anyhow, I want you to play something for me.
Sure.
Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Miss Sharon. Good morning, Bruce Wayne.
Morning.
Miss Sharon, I get this thing off my chest because I think that gentleman from Tobago needs to go back where he come from. You see, when he start to talk about Mr. Brian Manning in a conjunctive thing, because I watched a video clip yesterday on my Facebook pages and asking some derogatory thing. You campaigning and you talking about what woman Mr. Man, what woman Mr. Brian like, that is out of place. Right? And I think that the people of that area, San Fernando, East San Fernando, yes, should come out and condemn that action, you know. or they're allowing that gentleman to go in territories of Faratal Warrior and the Manning clan. Or they're disrespecting the late Patrick Manning. He must be rolling his grave right now. The man is jabbing at his son. We are the executive, they're supposed to come out and tell that gentleman to go back where he come from. He doesn't like Trinidadians. He wants a succession, so what he coming down there for? He's fast out of place.
Leave them, na man. Leave them, na man.
I want to hear a statement from the so-called executives.
Leave them.
This is only Manning clan.
You come,
I'm very upset about that. They have to talk about it. They should allow that brother man to come inside that area. I want to hear the executive, the parties of the constituency, the activists of Nando West and San Felipe to come out and say, get the hands out. Because he's only going in all these so-called PNM constituencies. He's not going on central. He's not going on deep south. I'm going to go, yes. I saw a thing right now. Huh? They want succession. You know who will be happy about that? The other side, because they will have 39 and they will have advantage because they already have 19 seats in the bag, 19 or 18 seats. And they don't mind if Tobago, because they never send up a candidate in Tobago. They all send them proxies. Sharon, you have a good day. I so vexed right now.
Oh, Lord. All right. Yeah, Mr. Chance? Yes. Mr. Chance holding on.
Yeah, good morning, my darling.
Morning.
Good morning, Lucy.
Morning.
Yes, I these days on the little mission with the little kite flying. But I must make a little contribution this morning. I want to just add on to something that I said on Monday. I want to make a point. I want to ask the people of Trinidad and Tobago listeners, are you going to allow David Abdullah, Ansel Ruji, and the unpatriotic elements in the UNC to make you be penny wise and pound foolish? You know what it is to be penny wise and pound foolish? Today for today, let tomorrow see for itself. That's what it meant. There are 127 oil-producing countries in the world. The two top ones, number one is the United States of America. They have made adjustments in their fuel prices and subsidies. The second one is Saudi Arabia. You know about the United States? Well, I want 1 minute to tell you what happened in Saudi Arabia. The second largest oil producing. Trinidad and Tobago is an oil producing country. Iraq number 50th. Yeah? And the number 2, you know what they did? When they recognized that they were spending $80 billion. Yes, Arabic News. That's what I read it from. You want to follow me up and check me? Yes. I read it from the Arabic News research. They found out that they were spending $80 billion in 2012. And they did $80 billion in energy subsidies. It's a country that ran out of oil. And they recognized that they had to do something about it. And they did a study. You know the study tell them? That if they remove the subsidy and they put an appropriate social safety net, it will give a positive boost to the Saudi Arabian economy. In Trinidad and Tobago, we have a social safety net already. And that is why we are making a gradual move with the subsidy, because we want to get a positive boost on our economy that all of us will benefit. Let me tell you what again they found out. Hear what they found out. In Saudi Arabia, the government is saving billions of dollars by reducing the subsidy. And that billion of dollars will go to benefit the people in other ways. The other thing they recognize, and hear this, they found out that the best way to use a barrel of oil is to sell it. You hear that? They get much more money by selling it than consuming it themselves. And that money they get by selling it will be used for the development of their own country. And finally, what they found out is that the rich people benefited most from the subsidy because they bought more gas. So they pay more subsidy. So when you think they are the persons who benefited from the subsidy, but they buy more gas in Saudi Arabia. And so they started from early to reduce the subsidies in Saudi Arabia, all across the world, electricity and gasoline. And in Trinidad and Tobago, we have Roger and Abdullah, and they want to march on the ground. I want to tell you, there are consequences if you follow them, you know. The consequences of a fellow they call Mr. IMF. He's not Mr. KCR. He's not Christopher Rowley, Mr. IMF. And when you go down that road, there are consequences you have to face. Like loss of jobs, like in Barbados. Barbados lost three. You know Barbados and Jamaica and the IMF? All the talk, all the VM about them. You know them in the IMF? They lost 3,000 jobs. They can't do anything just so. Jamaica and Barbados in the IMF, we are not. I want to tell you there are consequences if you play fast and loose with your economy. You lose jobs. You lose grants. You lose all the social safety net that the Saudi Arabians are talking about. You lose all of that. So you're playing penny-wise, and you're down the road, you're going to be found foolish. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chance.
One here.
Hey, Kit, I have another one holding on here.
Caller, good morning.
Hi, morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Sarah, morning.
Morning.
Sarah, I want to find out, John and Bruce, who's the executive, like who's the treasurer or the secretary of the PDP? And I want to find out when is the internal elections of the PDP. And I would like to know where is the funding that coming from that PDP is displaying in Trinidad. Shirts given away, people claiming, alleging that when they get a shirt, they get a 300 in it. There's nothing new in the political landscape. I'm asking these questions because when I'm comparing parties, I have been to many fests in the PNM Fest. And the other annual carnival fest. I've went that 20 times. I bought tickets for the bands that they keep these fundraising events. Because if all parties will have their finances, but I'd rather deal with a party that is more sturdy so I can ask questions of them. That we have a separation between the PNM Prime Minister and the party executive, which is the General Council. So if you have a runaway Prime Minister, you have an avenue that you could rope in through a General Council. I'm not seeing that with the UNC, I'm not seeing that with the PDP. And sometimes you want to know where the money, where the funding is coming when they're spending all that set of money. But I want to get into this morning, one of your first callers who called and said that, the minimum wage and compare the minimum wage with Trinidad and Barbados and anything he will call the price, right? No problem with all that. And how, in both he gave everything on gas. But when he gave it on the minimum wage, why he didn't do the conversion? That when you go to a massive store in Barbados and pick up a chicken and tell me how much it costs in $50. What I will pay for a chicken in Trinidad and Tobago for $50 in high-low. Because I was in Hilo yesterday and I find the chicken prices and them was real good. I may pay $250 for that same chicken in the Hilo in Barbados. What I want to say is that the cost of living in Barbados is extremely high. Compare that to Trinidad and Tobago. So even though that we may think that things real bad in Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados has recently sent home a whole lot of the workers state public servants. I don't hear nobody calling. Barbados price of gas, they paying VAT on gas. Barbados VAT is 17 something VAT they pay. Dr. O'Reilly had reduced back to 12.5% in Trinidad and Tobago. It was 15%. We complain. And the Taxi Drivers Association talking about, and everybody talking about the wrong time in raising the gas, wrong time in raising. Okay, I'm going to ask all these business owners and sectors and them who complain about the price of gas is raised. Who's going to pay that at the end of the financial year? Because, Sharon, you know that the cars that we had in 2010 on the road has at least it gone up about 50% to 100%. So it means that more people is using more gas, so the gas subsidies keep rising. Now, if you don't control that and hold it down and bring it down, because the government needs to get revenue from somewhere and the government have to spend, but you have to spend the money in areas that will benefit the country. You have to spend the money in infrastructure and all these things. So when you give out contracts to contractors to give those, it triples down. But you know what? The private sector, especially the supermarket association, these people, them keep sucking on the treasury because they get the tax breaks too, you know. I see the government years ago, what it was undermining. You know what they do? They say, okay, if you put money into sports or anything, they get a tax break. How much people uses that? How much people does actually fund sportsmen and women? Every time I hear somebody crying on the thing because they didn't have no thing to buy gears to go and represent Trinidad and Tobago, they're always crying on the shoulders of the government. And we have to just, as Dr. Oli said it, and everybody has taken everything out of context, that we have to wean off for the government. In other words, you wean off for the treasury. People doesn't even understand the consequences of if you keep the gas subsidy at this time. Remember when Dr. Oli and them took over thing in 2015, one of the first things that made them with Tetratrin was the let me just finish up.
You gotta wrap up because we have a lot of callers and they're complaining.
Go ahead, Sharon.
All right, so we'll have to, guys, you'll have to be mindful. We allow you, but sometimes you have to be mindful that we have other people trying to call. Because I had a caller waiting here, and I'm sure it's Zena, and she had to hang up. We have to be mindful that we have other callers on the line. I'm saying here, so it's 8:31 a.m. They say, what all you know about Brian? What UNC cabal, Jesus Christ. He don't have any sex assault charges before the courts. He was not found guilty of setting off fire alarms. He was not charged with sedition. Oh, I put something there for you. Caller, good morning, quickly.
Okay, thank you, Sharon.
Yes.
Me again. I just want to say something. Mr. Abdullah and especially Mr. Roji, did you hear what Mr. Chan said, Mr. Abdullah? Did you listen to Mr. Roji, Mr. Chan this morning? Mr. Chan, thank you for all this information. What a teacher you are, what a researcher you are. I hope that someday we'll have you, doing something extraordinary to this country. I can't say what, but as an educator, and Roger and they don't research nothing, they're just there whining up to fool people and tell people on the ground foolishness. Let me move on because as we have plenty callers. Mr. Farley Augustine, Chief Secretary Stupidness, as your boss called it, he called it so, not me. That is the position he says it is as Chief Secretary Stupidness. You plant 2 trees, 2 breadfruit trees in the Chief Secretary residence. I am saying you should have planted those 2 trees in the botanic garden. Because if the next, you're not the Chief Secretary for life unless you want to be a dictator for life. If the next Chief Secretary come and the breadfruit trees dropping too much dry leaf and he's not satisfied with that, then you have to cut down the trees because breadfruit trees are lifetime trees. So why you plant it there and then coming to say they're spying in you? Maybe they're spying to see if you could put a balata tree or some other tree because you know they're spying on you for you're just married. You ain't had nothing else but your wife there or whoever, whatever. So what is this? What are you talking about after you plant the trees that's spying on you? Spying on you for what reason? Come on. They stop fooling the people in Tobago and get jobs for them and tell them what all they're doing. Transformation. Mr. Wall Street, let me just shout this and Mr. Wall Street, I tell you go and take a picture next to the Black Bull in Wall Street and send it for the people in Trinidad and Tobago. Like the transformation leaders that you all have, what's to do down in Trinidad telling people that PDP in Trinidad is PDP different in Tobago. Mr. Wall Street, look, let's give people a chance. We are all not fools.
Thank you very much, I don't know who is this UNG Cavallo. They will kill me here this morning. Listen, people, it's 8:34 a.m. And in a short while we have to leave. But I've seen people have PDP jersey and say they get $300 and all kind of back excuse.
Papa, you.
Lord, and all kind of bacchanal. Oh Lord. Hey. Oi. But let me just, you see, I just reading what I see, I'm telling all you. Bruce, I wonder if I should put up, now they're talking about Dr. Rowley, Dr. Rowley went to a Shouter Baptist function, and the man went up on stage, he was touched, and he sang some hymn. All you vexed at that too? So there are people in Trinidad and Tobago who are very, how should I say? They're good, they're artistic. So they use that and they make a little rhythm, they put a rhythm and they think, well, I don't understand. So everything Dr. Rowley do is all the Monday night forum does not no kind of, I don't understand that. So the UNC cabal saying, maybe Stacy would not have bust a horn with Gigi if he was singing back then. What do you mean by that? Oh, no, understand. Also, the fella is Stacy Rupnarine. That was Stacy Rupnarine's husband. So it's okay to mock people religion now. Maybe, oh God, Lord Jesus Christ. I ain't even know. Oh Lord. So now he looking for a safe seat, so he's singing hard. But how come he wasn't? All right, okay. People, you have any calls there?
Yes, I do. Take it. Caller, good morning.
A blessed morning to you, Boss Wayne.
Morning.
Morning, Sharon Felix, Dominic, all listeners and callers, all one in live. Miss Felix.
Yes.
This morning, I sending it to the head of the class. And hear the reason why. You say, no more big buses, let them bring in maxis. I also saying that because the buses right now, Miss Felix, only the elderly does be traveling on it. You never really see a full bus if you ever watching here. So it's time for the planning and development minister to bring in about 200 maxi taxis to run alongside all these things instead of these buses. And we can send the buses to Africa. Some nation in Africa where you have long service, long road to drive if you ever watching here. Let me start to tender for sale of those buses and really bring maxi taxis, because this is the age of that. We have to step up our game, because if you check it out, Miss Felix, articulated bus going to Arima with 15, 20 passengers, or coming down from Arima with 15 or 20 passengers if you ever watching here. This is it going on. And we spend that is gas and also time.
But wait,
you understand what I'm saying?
So
listen to Sharon here.
Yes, hello?
Listen to Sharon.
So Graham, who tell you the buses are 15 and 20 people?
Miss Felix, sometimes it's less. Sometimes it's less.
That might be a day that you come down the road. Who tell you the bus must be empty?
What I'm saying, you see the people up in Arima going to La Hoqueta and these places? That is a different story than from Port of St. Arima, if you understand what I'm telling you. What I'm saying is that right now, the buses have to be phased out and let them bring in back. Thank you very much.
Don't hit and run, so Grim Trace.
All right, well, no, well, all right,
because I want to tell you, you may be quite wrong. That might be some intervals. So, Grim, on a morning, the buses just be full of people going up and down the east-west corridor. And if I'm lying, there are people who around me who take the bus to come down to work down in this area. Could tell you that. And sometimes they just miss the bus because the bus is overcrowded at the time.
Well, right now, Miss Phillips, the buses still have to phase out because at some point in time, as I shown you, I seen a bus going up with 15 and one coming down with 15 or less. You understand what I'm saying?
I find it has been kind of negative, and sometimes it has been negative.
By the market, you know. I used to work by the market, you know.
Yeah, but because you're working by the market, you're not traversing the corridors, the east-west corridor. You're not traversing Chaguanas to Port of Spain, San Fernando to Port of Spain.
Well,
It doesn't say that. You might see that once or twice.
You know what make it the route in San Fernando to Port of Spain? The coaches. I love the coaches because they're on time. That is what they needed. And as a share, it's the elderly. And you have the elderly waiting on a bus. I always say buses should be waiting on passengers, not passengers waiting on bus. Thank you very much, Miss Phoebe.
Look, anyhow, you see me? Sometimes I want to keep my tongue because you just make me feel to say some wrong things. If we should start to talk to the people who driving the bus to come to work on time and to playing the fool. Because whether it be coach or bus, all of them doing the same work. And my conversation this morning was not to remove the buses, was to bring smaller buses. I didn't say maxi taxi, you know. I said smaller buses so that they can maneuver. We have the smaller buses that take up people to go to do the dialysis and so on. They take how much, boy? I think it's 25 passengers or 25, somewhere around there. So, I mean, if you're working in the market, how you can know what coming from Arima and dropping out in Sour and coming down the road? If people taking buses from Arima and they're dropping out, coming down the road, do you think that they will be full right through the
buses have
Lord, and they have a time,
the same drive time in the morning, sometimes midday, sometimes in the evening, afternoon period, right? In between, you will have where the buses may not have any passengers or very few passengers.
Because of the time of the day.
Because of the time of the day. But it is not all the time because, look, but sometimes, Sharon, I just come to work in the morning with the bus.
But you see... Oh, Jesus, Lord.
Sometimes the buses bring me to work.
I don't know now. I just don't know.
You see, this whole taxi fare hike, I find it a bit unreasonable, and I was saying that because number one, most of y'all just raise your fares. Let me be real. Some of the reasons were the amount of people y'all were carrying because of the pandemic, right? It have who wanted us to stray away from us, and then they talk about how the fact that the prices for parts and stuff like that expensive. And then I asked the question, okay, at one point in time you wasn't getting parts coming into the country, right? But parts prices increased, so that means the people who bring in the parts, who had parts there lying down from before, decided to increase their prices. Because if you're not getting the part, how come you have the part and the price increase? Not because you had it there from before and you increase the price? We are a little too dishonest, man.
Let me take the calls here. I have Crown Point holding on and I have Angie holding on. Angie, good morning. Crown Point, you will come after.
Good morning to you, Miss Sharon.
Morning.
Everyone else. Miss Sharon, I just want to say, the great big America has buses. Yeah?
Yeah.
How about the day?
I don't know, boy. Oh, God.
We can't get rid of the bus.
Point, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Good
morning.
Morning,
morning, Mr. Chan. And the rest of the Titans family. Morning, Mount St. George. Son, I'll give it Mount St. George 100% on the issues that he raised there with, especially the breadfruit tree issue. You know, I was wondering the same thing, and I was asking myself the same question. Why he plant 2 breadfruit trees on that compound? Breadfruit trees, when they start growing, the root goes and run at long distance. So you know what happened in the shower, and it is good. Secondly, well, instead of planting a breadfruit tree, why didn't plant some pumpkin, or orange, a mandarin, or what you call it, so that his children will get some fruits and things to eat, seeing that he believes he'll be there permanently. That's where he's going to die. So we're laughing. Seeing that you plant trees so your children will get, because it seems like you will not move it. Usually, the last tree set, you're there for life. Simple as that. Mr. Archer, I want to give a little warning here. Listen to me. You see, when you're talking about PDP people, be careful, eh? There is meat on the road and chutney all in supermarkets. They're doing that.
Papa, you.
They're pretending not to listen. They're listening to the show. They're listening to the show. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't talk bad about them, which I find that strange. You're not talking bad. You're just telling the truth of what's happening, the wrongdoing. Right? So if you cannot take talk, why jump in the dance? Okay?
But them could cost everybody.
Yes. They win the election, but they're still campaigning. I can't understand that. Okay? I'll tell Mr. Watson Duke now. Charles Duke has two heads. A PDP Tobago head and a PDP Trinidad head. So when he in Trinidad, he's using the Trinidad head to talk to the people. And when he come back to Tobago, he uses the Tobago head to talk to Tobago people.
That's for you.
So, only pacifically, one of these days he's going to lose both heads.
Somebody touch
as to Mr. Manning, that's why I would have to keep her running. Damn out of it.
But listen to me. You going to talk about Brian Manning's wife. But tell me about the woman who have you before the court for rape.
Simple as that. Simple.
Tell me about the woman who have you before the court for rape. That's all I asking.
According to Mr. Archer, like you afraid woman or you don't like woman?
You don't like woman? Tell us, don't talk about the man wife, whether it be in a racial tone or however you want to do it, whether it be of a religion or a race. But look and go back into the Hyatt and look at the woman who have you before the court for rape.
Simple as that.
Or is it that because of that you don't like people looking at you? Let me hush my mouth. Sharon, shut up.
You better hush your mouth because as they talk, they'll cut way up in You know, cut way up as we talk. Right? So Sharon, so all of you what to do, Canon. Also, Mr. Oji. I don't know why you put them talk and take up singing like a canary right now. You had the opportunity to purchase that refinery. And what happened? Now you're looking. You want to vex with the prime. You don't vex with people. You do yourself. You do yourself, Mr. Rose. Stop saying like and man up man. Sharon and Bruce are gone. All have an
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. All right, guys. It's 8:47. And, Lord have mercy. Boy, I don't know now, boy. What is... Oh, yes. Okay. Zena?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry about that, girl.
Yeah, but I thought I was talking on the air because I started to talk.
But you can't talk on...
Morning, Bruce.
And Zena, you need to listen to the program live because you'll be calling when we go on a break. You know that because you're listening to us on the internet, so you doesn't realize that we're going on a break. So you call within that time.
Live, I have to go to the kitchen.
Well, then you have to estimate the thing.
I'm still on my blasted cover. You know what now? Some few things I wanted to say, not many. That man there, what did that gentleman just talk about and tell us to leave? Yeah, those whom the gods wish to destroy, they first make mad. I heard you reading something what he say from the newspaper. It ain't making no sense at all. I can't follow what that story is. Trinidad independent from Tobago, and Tobago is the own PDP, and Trinidad is a pack of nonsense. Right. Secondly, I heard you read where parents complaining that they can't buy things for the children to go back to school. And what parents want? The children home so long, or they spend no money to send them to school earlier on. Their home being...
Bruce are coming, eh?
Many of them get free tablets. No, principals asking the older students to bring in any kind of used clothes and books. Oh God, why does people have to complain about and pick up books and run to the newspaper about everything? So what it is, they don't want to have themselves after all. The government has to mind them from the cradle to the grave. It is very, very annoying. And as for the Mr. Munilal, all he and the others, the skin start to burn them because the British people here. But let them cool themselves. It has only just begun. I go. Thank you.
Thank you, Zena. Caller, good morning. I lost it. Call me back. Caller, good morning.
Hello, morning, Bruce.
Morning, morning.
And how are you?
Hi there, cool.
All right, Sharon, morning.
She now going to come back.
All right. Mommy Sauce, morning. Shack Lady, Mano. Everybody in the title, have a blessed day today.
You too, my
and
dear.
Good topic. You hear? You're going all right. Okay, then.
Nice. Take care.
Have a blessed day.
You too, my dear.
Okay.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Lucy.
Hey, morning, Mr. Archer.
Lucy, how your daddy going, boy? I really want to know how daddy going. Good now?
Yeah, daddy going real good, man.
Right. But, Bruce,
oui.
Sharon, let me tell you something. We have some dotish people in this place. I sat down as Commander Singh and Mr. Monson George. This man planted a breadfruit tree in the compound of the chief secretary. Breadfruit tree, you don't have breadfruit, don't make seed. Breadfruit send out shoots. So that means the breadfruit feeding on top. You don't go too deep down. Breadfruit roots. And if the root go under the building, it will start to crack the building. So I cannot understand. A breadfruit tree and no small tree when you grow up. When you planting breadfruit tree in the government compound, like if you go, it's your place. You don't plant breadfruit tree in them places there. You plant either fruit trees and so on to clean the place. But when you plant a breadfruit tree that's going huge, what sense it makes?
Well, Mr. Archer, we out of time, so...
And I just have one caller.
We have dotish people. Morning.
Morning. Go ahead, Sharon.
Yes, Mr.
Love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you. Or they get a laugh for the body. And I need it from people.
Miss Tunapuna, you know last night I was to go back. You know they gave me half of my order.
I know that.
And I get
but
so damn vexed.
I hear you telling me what the chicken nuggets.
Yes.
And you wanted this, I call it out to order.
I pay for the thing when you give, and I ask him 3 times, and I said, "Dad, sir, is this the order?"
You asked the question, is that's not my order. I hear it. Shower the other witness.
I tell
But I
you.
should have get compensated for that. Did I good morning, sweetheart, Mr. Thomas, Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas, come and say good morning, man.
Mr. Thomas, I can't get you.
Good morning. Shower is all wrong with them. Shower that come on, man. Stop it and call Jared. All right?
Right.
Shower, I love you.
Okay, darling. Yeah, Mr. Rapura on the line. I'm going to buy McDonald's. I order the thing. Boy, first I get vexed. You know, when I asked the gentleman, he already tell me today was his first day. I say, okay, nevertheless, then a supervisor or somebody senior was supposed to be working with the gentleman.
That's right.
When I go now, I tell them, well, the fries, everything get cold. So I hand them back the bag for them to give me, they give me a set of cold fries. McDonald's in Grand Bazaar. All you have to have somebody working, or they can't just throw a young, new, fresh worker. Just throw the person in the gallows like that. Somebody should be working with the person to help with the order. He ain't packing the order. And don't throw the blame on him because he's not packing the order. He was handing out the order. the order was being packed by whoever, and they were supposed to tell him this and this order is number so and so and so.
Exactly.
All you just hand him and expected him to know what's going on. Don't blame it on him. Grand Bazaar McDonald's. Poor service, and then telling me, as I reach and I started talking to him, it have a mistake with the order, because I didn't know it had mistake going on, apparently. So don't try that. Take all your licks.
We is out of time.
Yes, so guys, the word for today is divine order. As I release what no longer serves me, the Christ in me arises anew. Holy Week marks one of the most sacred times of the year for Christians. Filled with heartfelt traditions and beautiful ceremonies, it also marks events that brought people from the heights of joy to the depths of despair and back again in a matter of days. Sometimes I find myself navigating similar feelings as I journey through life's tragedies and triumphs. Getting in touch with what is on the earth, or underneath, outward appearance gives me clarity to behold a deeper truth in every situation, a divine law at work that informs my experiences. I can learn so much from the orderly pattern and crucifixion and resurrection, though I may not be able to see the entire picture right now. I stand strong in faith, trusting that what falls away creates space for the rebirth of my Christian light every day. Open my eyes so that I may behold wondrous things out of your law. Psalms 119:18. Trinidad and Tobago, this is where we want to leave it for today. Talking to you on Friday. Please God, I have something to do, but I hope I could work and then go and do it. And Dominic's turn is tomorrow. Up next is Google, and we have the VNR show and Aisha Wells. People, it was nice being here. Thank you very much for your stay. I am out of here. Ciao.
Ciao,
Be
ciao.
safe. Love you guys.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Get ready! Pretty British, Brother J, and Ali Berry presents Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. Drink your water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Saturday, April 16th at the Onyx venue, 27A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, featuring the big band in the business, Iwer George.
Yes, and this is me, Iwer George, the big boss in the business. April 16th, Soca Madness Part 1. Yes, I'm going to be in London. I'm coming to shell it.
Fabulous.
You know what I'm saying, yo, London, April 16th, it's all about the Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. I will be there.